In the past several years, smartphones have morphed into versatile devices, often replacing laptops and desktops for many functions, including gaming, work, media consumption, and even professional-grade photo and video editing. As apps and software become more demanding, more RAM is vital to maintain optimal performance. This is especially true for flagship devices like the Galaxy S series, which cater to a broad spectrum of users, including tech enthusiasts, gamers, and professionals. Samsung is all but certain to introduce the Galaxy S25 Ultra next month, and so far we have heard a fair amount about what's in store. That includes the recent announcement that the entire range would run off of the new Snapdragon 8 Elite CPU. Leaked testing reveals Samsung's flagship phones would struggle against other incoming handsets, like the OnePlus 13. However, the leaked tests were done with 12 gigs of RAM, and it seems it might not be the only choice. In a recent post on X, noted tipster Jacanos Reeve offers three probable storage options: 256 gigs, 512 gigs, and 1 terabyte. Alongside each of the numbers is another set of digits that indicates the RAM with each setup. If accurate, then it seems the latter two will be increased to 16 gigs of RAM over the 12 gigs found in Galaxy S24 Ultra. Unfortunately, it seems as though the 256 gigs version will still only feature 12 gigs of RAM. This isn't the first time that we've heard about a possible RAM increase, and it does make sense. Upgrading the RAM would help keep the Galaxy S25 Ultra in line with the Google Pixel 9 Pro and the top-end OnePlus 12. While we can't say for certain how this increased RAM will be used, it will more than likely go towards increasing the AI experience on the device. One of the major challenges with increasing the RAM is obviously the expense. While we don't know the entire pricing of the Galaxy S25 Ultra, our best estimations still cost the phone as much as the prior models. It seems that Samsung is attempting to improve what it can to make the pricing seem less exorbitant. For instance, a recent leak showed off a revised design that gets rid of the sharp corners. There's also been a good bit of chatter about enhanced cameras that could help sell the phone. Other than the RAM boost, the Galaxy S25 Ultra may have an entirely unique appearance. According to the insiders, Samsung has opted to move back from its boxy design and try a more curved shape, which would provide comfort and style. This gadget will likely sport an extremely amazing 6.86-inch AMOLED display with a smaller bezel for even more fun. This recent improvement to the screen of its smartphones further cements Samsung's strategy focus on embracing change in smartphone shape and usability. Fueling the Galaxy S25 Ultra is the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Elite, the current market's finest CPU capable of handling sophisticated application tasks. This processor will be complemented by a device that has a better RAM capacity to support it, so making multitasking possible without scratching the surface of the gadget's processing ability. Photo aficionados should expect a well-equipped camera system, which features a 200 megapixels main camera, 50 megapixels ultra-wide lens, and 2 telephoto lenses with 3x and 5x hybrid optic zoom. While Samsung's display division has already supplied M14 OLED panels to numerous customers, including Apple's iPhone 16 series and Google's Pixel 9 series, its smartphone division has elected not to employ the latest OLED materials for Galaxy S25 screens. Reports claim it's an intentional decision to conserve costs, as the benefits are barely evident to the typical user. However, the future flagships may potentially feature display advancements, courtesy to an upgraded M13 panel. Multiple reports have indicated that Samsung has fixed grainy display issues on the Galaxy S25 series. Additionally, it improved the power efficiency and color accuracy or vibrancy for richer pictures. Another source suggests identical upgrades, implying they are already fixed in stone. Most reports have particularly emphasized these enhancements for the Galaxy S25 Ultra. However, Samsung may offer the same display experience across the lineup. The new flagships should also include its breakthrough anti-reflective coating that considerably minimizes screen glare for clear vision outdoors. It's pretty puzzling that the firm doesn't communicate enough about this. Another rumor hints at a new battery AI functionality that can assist increase the battery life by limiting the processor and the 5G modem. We think that this will be a method for Samsung to be more aggressive with limiting background app and system operations. Given that AI normally learns from user input, It also wouldn't be strange if Galaxy AI learned your individual style of using and charging the Galaxy S25 to prolong its battery life. For example, it may limit the phone's processing power for the morning if, during those hours, you generally solely read the news. Then the AI can unlock the entire processing power in the evening when you like to play games. Relying on the phone's AI to manage your battery sounds like it could have big benefits, but it could also be a double-edged sword. That said, Samsung is known for offering high degrees of control and customization over its phone's AI functions, so we expect there will be some kind of customizable setting for the alleged battery AI feature on the S25 series. Samsung is a bit notorious when it comes to battery degeneration, with many incidents of batteries within Samsung phones ballooning. Hopefully, either through battery AI or some other innovation, the phone does care of this problem for and for all. Just like the battery capacity, the charging speeds are also likely to remain the same. That means 45 watt of cable charging for the Galaxy S24 Plus and Galaxy S24 Ultra, and 25 watt for the basic Galaxy S25. As long as the battery sizes don't change, we may assume the same charging times for all three versions. Here's how long it took us to charge the S24 lineup from 0 to 100% during our testing. A tiny quirk regarding the Galaxy S Plus and Ultra is that they need a 45 watt TA plus 5 ampere cable in order to charge at maximum speeds. We assume this will be the same for the Galaxy S25 series. Yes, all Galaxy S25 versions will support wireless charging, exactly like more current previous generations. Whether it will be the same 15 watt wireless charging remains to be seen, but for now there hasn't been any information indicating otherwise. What we are hoping to see is magnetic wireless charging, which would allow for more exact alignment of the wireless charger and the phone, resulting in less lost energy during the process. Magnetic wireless charging would also open up an entire universe for Galaxy accessories, such as wallets, customized cases, LED lighting, and all kinds of additional gear. Yes, we expect to see the same 4.5 watt reverse wireless charging that the latest Samsung flagships have. That's so, other manufacturers have launched handsets with better wireless reverse charging speeds, so there is opportunity for Samsung to improve on this end. Despite the speculations indicating that there will be no improvement in battery capacity, we still anticipate to witness enhanced battery life with the Galaxy S25 series. The Snapdragon 8 Elite chip, claimed to power the full lineup, is rumored comes with improved power efficiency compared to the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 that's in the S24 series. The Snapdragon 8 Elite boasts a 40% more power-efficient GPU, which we anticipate would result in less battery drain during gaming sessions or when editing video content. This should also mean less heat, which would assist protect the battery's health for longer. There are two reasons to suspect that, sadly, customers may be on the hook for a higher price in 2025 anyway. The first is inflation. It won't have missed anyone's attention that the price of goods and services keeps going up, and while it's slowed in recent years, there's no reason to expect smartphone manufacturers like Samsung to be exempt from the rising price of components. The most conspicuous of these pricey internals is the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Elite SoC, which is scheduled to power all three versions of the Galaxy S25. Back in June, the analyst Ming-Chi Kuo anticipated that the new chip would be 25 to 30% higher than the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 that drives the finest Android phones of the last year. And of course, the phone is more than just the processor. Having a stab at the material cost hike is the Weibo leaker Setsuna Digital, who projected last month that the parts may come in $110 plus more. If this is right, and the most cautious price increase was entirely transferred straight onto the consumer, that would leave the S25 Ultra starting at a staggering $1,409. But there are grounds to be suspicious here too. For one thing, Samsung's scale implies that it has great buying power, and it could presumably negotiate a bulk discount with its suppliers. Perhaps more importantly, a $1,409 starting price would put Samsung's top device $210 more than the iPhone 16 Pro Max, and $310 more than the Google Pixel 9 Pro XL. No matter the benefits of the Snapdragon 8 Elite, and there are plenty, that would be commercially dangerous. At the risk of sitting on the fence, the truth is probably somewhere between these two estimates. Samsung is neither a charity nor immune to the higher expense of doing business, therefore a price raise appears highly possible. On the other hand, an approximately $100 jump for the second year running feels like too much. All this considered, a starting price of $1,349 feels the most plausible option. But we won't know for sure until Samsung introduces the Galaxy S25 family, which will probably arrive near the end of next month. For the time being, we can only wait until January to see what modifications Samsung is introducing in the Galaxy S25 Ultra, and if it will be enough to keep it as one of the greatest Android phones. So that's all we know for now. We'll be sure to keep you updated as soon as we have more information. Thanks for watching.